So, you may have heard about this. China's Shenzhou 20 return capsule is reportedly damaged. The crew aboard the Tiangong space station have had their return trip delayed. And here's the kicker. Some scientists are pointing fingers at 3i Atlas. Yeah, let that sink in. The story says that China now has 6 astronauts aboard Tiangong. That's double the usual number. The return vehicle for the Shenzhou 20 crew was wrecked by an impact of unknown origin. Officials say the crew is safe and working normally, but they haven't shared photos, hull pressure data, debris analysis, nothing. So where does 3i Atlas fit in? Well, the timeline has some curious overlaps. 3i Atlas has been shedding material, showing unusual jet activity, moving in unexpected ways, and near the same period, scientists observed intense solar flares in the region. That has led to this question. Could debris ejected by 3i Atlas or material displaced because of its passage have intersected Earth orbit and damaged the Shenzhou 20 capsule? Or is this just a coincidence, tangled up in sensational headlines? Here's how things stand. On one side, the official explanation is still orbital debris or micrometeoroids causing the damage. That's a known hazard in low Earth orbit. On the other, yes, the coincidences are uncanny. The crash damage incident, the timing of 3i Atlas's jet activity, the solar flares, and no transparency from China on the specific cause. It leaves wiggle room for speculation. But here's the thing I want you, the viewer, to keep in mind. Speculation is not proof. None of the space agencies have confirmed 3i Atlas is to blame. So far, the only things that are real are damaged return craft, delayed crew, and an interstellar object behaving weirdly. What I find fascinating, if it were true that 3i Atlas caused this, it would be monumental. It would link an interstellar object not just to science curiosity, but to an operational anomaly right here in Earth orbit. That's wild. But until we get data, telemetry logs, debris fragments, material signatures, it stays in the really interesting question zone, not the we have the answer zone. So what we're watching now? Will China release more details about what struck their capsule? Will astronomers trace any ejecta or trails from 3i Atlas that could physically reach Earth orbit? Will the next few days, weeks, bring more anomalies in orbit or instrument readings that link back? For you guys, keep absolutely tuned in. This could be one of those rare stories where deep space meets near-Earth operational risk. Whether it ends up being nothing or something huge, it's a ride worth watching. I'll keep you updated once anything official drops. Stay curious, stay alert, and I'll see you in the next one.